Junie big nose and a big fat mouth. Chapter 4 Dumb Ollie. I got off the bus at my corner and I ran 2 miles pretty quick. Help, help, I'm in big trouble, I yelled to Mother, cause I accidentally shot off my big fat mouth on the bus and now I have to paint and unlock stuff and save people from danger. Only what kind of stupid dumb job is that? Back here, called Mother. Back here, Mr. Nursery. The nursery is the place where my new baby brother named Ollie lives. I ran there very fast. Mother was rocking Ollie in the rocking chair. He was a little bit sleeping. I need to talk to you very bad, I shouted some more, cause I did a big fib and now I didn't know how to get out of it. Just then Ollie waked up and started crying very much. Great, said Mother very growly. Yes, only sorry, but I'm sat here, I explained. Honey screeched louder and louder. His voice sounded like a scratchy sore throat. Mother put him in her lap. Then she rubbed the side of her forehead with her fingers. That's because she had a mind-brain headache, I think. You're just going to have to wait until I get the baby settled again, she said, still grumpy. Yeah, only I can't wait, cause Mother butted in. Not now, Junie B. I'll be back to talk to you as soon as I can. Now please go. Then she pointed at the door, pointing Miss O-U-T. Darn it, I said. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Cause that dumb old baby takes up all Mother's time, and it's not even interesting. He doesn't know how to roll over or sit up or play Chinese checkers. He's a dud, I think. I would like to take him back to the hospital, but Mother said no. After I left the nursery, I went outside in my front yard. Then I sat in the grass over myself and I played with a stick and another ant. Only this stupid ant bited me and started to drop a rock in his head. Finally, my daddy's car came to the doorway and my heart got very happy. Daddy's home, hooray, hooray, I yelled. Then I ran to him and he picked me up and I gave him my both biggest hug. I'm very glad to see you, I said, cause on Monday I suggested like what kind of job to be, what kind of job I wanted, just so like what job I wanted to be, except for I accidentally said I'm going to pay and save people and carry lots of kids. Only what kind of dumb bunny job is that? My daddy put me down. His eyebrows looked confused at me. Can we talk about this dinner? He asked. No, I said. We have to talk right now, cause I already waited all I can, and I'm getting tension in me. Well, I'm afraid you just have to wait a little bit longer, said Daddy, cause right now I got to see your mother needs help with the baby. Then he did a kiss on my head and he walked right into the house. And guess what? Sometimes I wish stupid dumb Ollie never even came to live with us. Chapter 5 Shiny. When I got back inside, Ollie was still very screaming. That's because the mother couldn't find his pacifier. Pacifier is for babies like the shotgun. Except I don't know why, but one time I sucked on Ollie's and his sex leg went with stickers. Red sneakers. Just then Mother ran out of Ollie's room. Her hair was very sketching out and her clothes were all wrinkly and she was only wearing one sock and that's all. Where is it? Where is the pacifier? It doesn't disappear to thin air, you know, she hollered very loud. Then me and Daddy had to have Mother look for the pacifier pretty quick, cause she was losing her grip, I think. Now I look in the cot. That's because sometimes if you put your hands way under the cushions, you can find some good stuff under there. This time I found 3 Cheetos and a popcorn. They were very delicious. After that I looked under Daddy's picture. Only it was too dark to see under there, and so I ran to get the flashlight, cause I learned about flashlight in school, remember? Flashlights are fun to shine in the dark. I shine in the dark closet and also down in the dark bench if that. Then I remember another dark place. Its name was Screaming Olive Room. Because his shades were pulled down for a snap. That's why I ran there. I ran right there very fast. Look, I said to Screaming Olive. Look, I've got a flashlight and I shone it on the ceiling. See the little round circle of shine up there, I said. Then I shined on the jungle wallpaper and see the monkey Tully. I see the hippo part of something, I asked him. Only Screaming Ollie just came on. Only Screaming Ollie just keep right on screaming, and he didn't show courtesy to me. Courtesy is a school word for listen very polite. That's how I shined it right in his big fat crying mouth. Except for just then a problem happened, and Scott mother sneaked up on me in her car. Stop, Johnny B. Jones. What in the world do you think you're doing? She hollered. I did a gap. Then my heart got very pumpy because I was in a big trouble. That's why I'm shining. I said, we'll stop out, she said, up right now. Then and so that's how I came sorry to leave. Except for them knife, the flashlight stranded in the floor, and I saw very wonderful down there. Hey, look, it's a pacifier, I shouted. I found the pacifier. He was hiding under the rocking chair. Then I hurried to pick her up, and I gave it to Mother. Her face got really funny. Thank goodness, she said. Yes, thank goodness, I said back. Mother wiped the pacifier off. Then she blew on it very hard. Yeah, only you can blow drums off, you know, I said, because stuff that's been on the ground is very, very dangerous. And so then Mother gave me the pacifier, and I washed it off with soap and water. And guess what? Then I put it right into Ollie's mouth, and he stopped crying. Mother looked proud of me. Where did you get so smart? She asked. At school, that's fair, I said. And all of a sudden, my hands got big and wide. Got a very good idea put right into my head. Hey, I thought of it, I hollered. I thought of what I can be for a job day. Then I jumped up and down, and I ran down the hall. Daddy was standing in a chair reading the paper, and I busted through in my head. I thought of it. I thought of what kind of job I can be when I grow up. Daddy said, slow down to me. That's because he didn't know what I'm talking about. Slow down to me, that's because he didn't know what the heck I was talking about, of course. Yeah, only I can't slow down, I explained, because I'm very celebrating, and now I didn't have tension in me anymore. Just then Mother came into the room. What's the other segment about? She said. I clapped my hands together. I haven't asked me. That's what it's all about. I said, really happy. Well, what is it? Said Mother, tell us. And so then I stood up straight and tall, and I told Mother and Daddy the name of the job when I'm going to be when I grow up. That's a good one, right? I said, very excited. That's the best job you ever heard of, isn't it? Except for Mother and Daddy didn't answer me. They just kept on looking and looking at each other. Then Daddy did a funny smile, and Mother said the word, oh boy. Chapter 6, Tingling. I couldn't sleep for the whole weekend. That's because I had a tingling inside me about job day, and my brain won't settle down. And so one day I jumped to the bus stop very fast. Look, Mr. Wu, I said to my bus driver, look what I'm wearing today. Then I opened my jacket and I showed him my job clothes. See? It's a nice pants and dangly teeth and a paintbrush, I said, dangling keys. Except for I can't tell you what I am, because it's my special secret. Then I plucked down on my seat, and me and Mr. Wu drove to the next corner. That's where my best friend Grace got on. She was wearing Mickey Mouse ears and dress with red and white polka dots on it. Grace, I said very smart, you're very really fun the dotty thing. I know it, she said. That's because I changed my mind about who am I going to be when I grow up. That's because I changed my mind about who I'm going to be when I grow up. And now I'm going to be me instead of Mickey. Then I stopped planning, and my stomach got very sick inside again, because that means Minnie Mouse was fake too. Disneyland is a film, I said. After that, the bus stopped again, and William got on. He was wearing a Superman outfit, except he had a double in front of him, and not the other S. The double stands for William, he said to Mr. Wood. Does that mean you can fly? Asked Mr. Wood. Then William became very big, and he had up his arms, and he jumped very high in the air, except for he didn't fly, and so he just sat down. After the other kids got on the bus too. Brother had a case like me, and also plastic handcuffs, and Charlie was wearing a red print open with some watercolors in the pocket, and then me and Jim was wearing a white bathrobe. Hey, I got a bathrobe just like that, Jim, I said very friendly. It's not a bathrobe, dummy, he said. I'm a kung fu karate guy. Jim had a kung fu karate guy, I said to Grace, except for he just got off the bathtub. Then me and her laughed and laughed, because that was a funny joke, of course. And the Dove Day was going to be the funniest day in the whole wide world. The end. And continue.
Good job.